What's up everybody and welcome back to another comic review with me, Wolfie. Today we're going to be taking a look at none other than issue number 43 of the IDW Sonic the Hedgehog comic series. So without further ado, let's get into this! Issue 43. I can't believe I messed that up. Either I mess it up or I hurt myself at the beginning of these intros. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, if you're new to these comic reviews, here's how I normally go. First, I tell you what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and then I give it a score. But first, I must read it back to you in an overly dramatic fashion. And I do mean overly dramatic. Before we get to that, y'all already know. You've been here a billion times. Let's do it again. Can y'all hit that like button real quick? It could take a second, and I can wait. And of course, subscribe for more videos like this if you haven't already. I do a lot of Sonic content here. And ring the bell to let YouTube know you want to watch the videos I put out when I put them out. And finally, leave a comment below. I don't care what it is, even right now. Right now, you can go down there and put a letter. You can put awoo, whatever you want in there. Doesn't matter to me. Feed the algorithm. Help me out. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. And finally, this video is brought to you by my patrons. Thank you guys so very much for your wait, wrong way. Patrons! Thank you guys so much for your continued support. You guys make these videos possible. And all that said and done now, guys, let's finally get into issue 43 of the IDW series. Enjoy! Restoration HQ, Emeraldville. Our book opens up with Sonic already facing off against the Deadly Six. Destroy him! You can try. With Sonic's uncanny speed, he's able to avoid and attack his opponents at the same time. Couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? Sonic quickly avoids Zavok's attack, before smacking him in the head and sliding under Xena's kick. A whole world to explore and enjoy, and he just had to pick a fight. Just on the other side of the sealed doors, Tangle and the others are trying to make their way out to help Sonic. Hang on, we'll back you up. Not yet. We need Tails' doodads. I'll keep them busy until... Before Sonic can finish his sentence, Zik attempts a sneak attack from behind that Sonic narrowly avoids. Tails! Vector! You need to hurry! Nobody else is even remotely close to help. I'm en route. Not much longer. I'm flying in to get there faster. The Chaotix are on our way. Maybe even faster if I got out and pushed. He's on his own for now. No. Tangle, brace please. Like this? Taking aim through the hole that the Deadly Six created, Whisper fires a laser shot at Zomnom, assisting Sonic. Yo! Causing Sonic to get the upper hand. Thanks, Whisper! Another shot is fired at Master Zik, this time using the Spike Wisp, which he's able to block, only to have Sonic hit him from behind while he's distracted. While this is happening, Xena makes a run for the door, reaching in to try to grab Whisper's gun from her. Give me that! However, Xena is met with a giant-tailed fist from Tangle. Back in the midst of the fight, Sonic takes on Zaz. Yeah, that's the stuff. Give me another. Get in there and fight. I'm looking for the right time to strike. Then get up and strike. Zavok flings Zor directly at Sonic while he's distracted with Zaz, but is shot out the air by another Spike Wisp. Thanks again. Yeah, now I'm pumped. You unleash the beast, baby. I'm gonna tear this whole place down. Yeah! As Zavok watches the fight between Zaz and Sonic, he's struck by a Spike Wisp shot. I've had quite enough of that. Using his electromagnetic powers, Zavok short-circuits Whisper's mask and Wispon. Ah! That's it, jerk! Prepare for a... Grabbing onto Tangle's tail, he uses her own weapon against her, slamming her into the wall repeatedly until she's out cold. Flashing back to the main fight, Sonic seems to be having a harder time taking down Zaz. Yeah, you and me, gonna tear it up. Dude, stop, you're done. Not done till I'm dead. Nah, you're done. It's at this point that Zavok steps in, throwing a sneak attack on Sonic while his guard is down. I admire your tenacity. For what is perseverance if not a lesser form of ruthlessness? Ugh. You are indeed a mighty warrior, the most challenging we've ever faced. But challenges are meant to be overcome. You're bitter your poetry circle didn't like your stuff. I get it. Can we jump to the part where you actually do something? In one last-ditch attempt, all the Deadly Six begin their attack on Sonic, and he's able to counterattack all of them except Zomnom. Gotcha! Hold him. I want all of the restoration to listen as I peel him into pieces. Better than listening to you ramble. Just then, Zomnom receives a nasty shock. I said hold him! It's then revealed that the source of the shock is none other than Tails, holding his newly created Zeti devices. Hurry, tag him! Perfect timing. No! One by one, Sonic begins taking down the rest of the Zetis, until he's smashed into the ground by Zavik. You're out of tricks, boy. Now what? I used the skills Sonic taught me, that's what. After saying this, Tails mounts his own attack against Zavik, managing to get a few hits in before he's slammed against the wall. And now your skills have failed you. Guess I'll just go back to tricks then. Huh? With one last sneaky maneuver, Tails uses his tails to slap the last Zeti device on Zavik. Last one! Oh, exquisite agony. I struggle against the pain, only to be consumed by beautiful darkness. You good? Yeah, are you okay? They're called the Deadly Six. They don't tickle. Are you okay? Nothing a chili dog won't fix. Yay! So, we've got a big problem. Nah, Tails showed up and saved the day. The Deadly Six are down. We're good. No, not that. The doors are in bad shape, but the tracks are intact. I can get them open no problem. Forget the doors! Ugh, now what? Belle's been kidnapped! Dr. Starline kidnapped Belle! Next time, the fate of the Deadly Six and Belle. And action! That is the word that is used to describe this book today. This one was a action-packed comic, mainly about Sonic and to a lesser extent Tails, Tangle, and Whisper taking on the Deadly Six as they're stuck inside of Restoration HQ, or rather trying to destroy it from the inside. This one is literally just a giant action scene. Like, this is something that you would see in, like, Daredevil Netflix, you know what I mean? Where it's, like, one shot in a hallway where, like, one hero is taking on all these goons at once. But what's cool is to see that after Zavik and Zomnom, I have to remember their names, Zomnom punched a hole through the wall. I like that Whisper and Tangle use that, I'm gonna have to say this, chat, get your minds out the gutter. They had this hole in the wall, and I like that Tangle and Whisper used said hole, stop, to fight against the Deadly Six, or to assist Sonic while he was fighting the Deadly Six. Like, Tangle would punch her tail through it, and like, and Whisper shot through it. There's a lot of cool little moments like that. Also, Chaotix. Come on. Y'all, have they not learned anything from Sonic Heroes? Why didn't Charmy just, like, fly them over the city or something like that? I know he can't fly long, but like, you're driving, by the way, don't think I didn't know that little reference right there. There's a Team Sonic Racing reference there. They're driving Vector's car from Team Sonic Racing. But like, hang on, put that image right, okay, I gotta remember to point the right direction. Put the image over here. Why couldn't this be in Team Sonic Racing? Why not? SBO, Charmy, and Vector, wait, it's not all in one car, but y'all know what I mean. This should have been in Team Sonic Racing. I don't know why they put Vector in Silver and Blaze's team, but again, I'm going to go into a rant about Team Sonic Racing, and I need to stay on subject. So, like I was saying before, Sonic is pretty much handling himself well against the Deadly Six. I mean, he looked like for a second he was going to pretty much hold his own till Tails got there. Unfortunately, the numbers game does kind of stack up, or rather, not so much the numbers game. Yeah, it was, because it was like a joint team effort. Like, Zavik is the strongest one there, clearly. Zaz is probably second strongest, because as we saw when he was fighting Sonic, like, Zaz was taking hits, and he was like, I'm still fighting you, and it's like, is he just like punch strong? Is he like one of those characters that gets stronger the more he gets hit? Also, Zavik throwing Zor, like, Zor I guess prefers to stay out of the main action and kind of stay in the shadows and kind of like maybe stab your ankle or something like that while you're not looking. He seems like that kind of character, but Zavik's like, get your ass in there and fight them. I almost knocked my headphones off. But yeah, it's like, I like that, like, the Deadly Six don't really seem to have coordination, I should say. It seems like they're all kind of like fighting on their own. We kind of saw that in the Sonic Lost World intro, if y'all remember that. The opening of Sonic Lost World, where it's like Sonic kind of runs and like jukes like Zavik, and like he's like outmaneuvering all of them as they're all just taking swings at him, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like they all just kind of take a swing at him, and they miss, and Sonic kind of bounces from one to another. Like, it seems like if they coordinated properly, like Zavik using his strength to, like, maybe throw a punch at him while Sonic's dodging him, maybe have, like, I don't know, Zik come up from behind with an attack, or, you know, they don't seem well coordinated until, like, they get the upper hand. Once, like, Zavik steps in and starts, like, actually manhandling, like, holy crap, Tangle gets the business. Not to go off subject there, but, like, Tangle, like, I love that she duffs the hell out of Xena when she tries to come after Whisperer, but she tries that same technique on Zavik, and he's like, grabs the tail, and it's like, nah, bam, bam, just, like, slams her against the wall, and it's like, ooh, you alright, Tangle? Like, damn, you have to do my girl like that. Zavik is twisted, like, not twisted, well, he's cruel, let's just put it that way. Like, he's always been more of the sadistic type. Like, he always seems to have, like, the most vicious attacks of all of them. Though Zaz, again, is probably a close second. Like, Zaz is just there for the fight, and he loves it. He loves fighting. Do not get this man worked up, because he loves to fight. But yeah, after a while, it seems like the Deadly Six get the upper hand on Sonic, and man, things are looking good for our hero. Hits Sonic with enough force to put a hole in the wall, and those walls look like they're made of, like, hard steel. But, before anything can really happen, Tails shows up and actually puts in work. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people are gonna probably agree with me on this one. Y'all in the comments section, we know the Tails fans are there. I know you're watching right now. I'm gonna say what you guys have been thinking. Why can't the games do what the comics are doing with Tails right now, where he not only invents the things and also comes up with, like, the plans, but also able to jump into the action and even get bodied a little bit like Sonic did. Like, if y'all noticed, Zavik straight up slams Sonic and then grabs Tails and bodies him too. Like, Tails actually got a hit in on Zavik, but, like, he gets bopped too, like, straight up duffed. And they're both, like, beat up after that one. But, like, yeah, Tails can take a hit too, I imagine. Not as many hits as, say, Sonic or even Knuckles, because I know Knuckles is probably the one who could take the most hits. Probably would be Knuckles, Shadow, and Sonic. If I had to guess who had the best, like, endurance overall, probably Knuckles. He seems like he'd be more built for taking, like, hits. Like, he's a brawler, right? So it would stand to reason. I cannot wait to see. By the way, quick subject change, a little off topic. I cannot wait to see Idris Elba play Knuckles in the movie. I hope they do something with, like, did y'all know Idris Elba raps, by the way? I didn't mention that in the Idris Elba video I did for Knuckles, but, like, did y'all know he raps? So could we have Idris Elba doing his cover of the Knuckles rap from Adventure 1 or Adventure 2? I hope so. Anyway, sorry, I went off topic talking about Knuckles, but I miss him. I miss Knuckles. That's what we haven't seen Knuckles in a minute. When's the last time we saw him? Like, at the end of the Metal Virus arc, right? No, hang on. Yeah, the end of the Metal Virus arc, after he told them to get the hell off his island. They just left, and we haven't seen him since. Granted, it makes him more special probably when he will show up again for, like, a big event, but, like, I miss my boy, man. I love Knuckles, and it sucks that we don't get to see him that often. And, yeah, I guess it's like the trade-off. Either you have no Knuckles, or you have someone, a Ken Penders type. I don't mean Ken Penders, chat. Chill. I meant someone like Ken Penders. Not in that way, but someone who's, like, interested in writing Knuckles stories. So you have, like, maybe a Knuckles side story stuff going on. I don't want all the OCs of the Ken Penders era. I just want Knuckles to have his own little side story. Who knows? Maybe the island could be attacked by a different villain that's not Eggman related. Make a new IDW villain for Knuckles to fight on the island. And hell, if it were up to me, I'd bring the Chaotix. Man, I guess they can't, because the Chaotix are like the games now, where they're like a detective agency on the ground of Earth, or whatever this planet, Mobius, whatever this planet is. So, like, the Chaotix can't be up there chilling with Knuckles, protecting the Master Emerald like they were in the classic era, where the Chaotix were kind of Knuckles' crew, you know what I mean? But, like, I think they were his crew in the Archie comics, too, but I might be misremembering that. But, yeah. Sorry, I went on a ramble with Knuckles. I'm going on a lot of rambles today. Did I mention I had another bag of Reese's Pieces? A little bit. It was a little bit earlier, so I'm not that crazy on a sugar high right now. But yeah, back on subject. Finally, Tails gets his little devices in, and it seems to really actually disable the hell out of those Zeti. So yeah, after all is said and done, I love that Zora finally says something in this book. And it's about how he loves the pain. He's like, oh, the pain, it's so good. And he just passes out. I'm like, yeah, that's what I expected. But finally, the book ends with them telling him, by the way, Belle's been kidnapped. So that's going to be the next story arc, I imagine. It's going to be either getting Belle back from Starline or seeing what Starline is hatching. By the way, chat, so I guess I should mention the two elephants in the room. So if you guys have not seen the upcoming issue covers for the upcoming issues that's going to cover over what Starline was working on with those two capsules, who those two individuals are, I would jump forward to my rating. Actually, let me go ahead and give my rating right now. I love this book a lot. Before I talk about the spoiler stuff for the upcoming issues, but like I like the coloring. The coloring was nice on this one. Artwork was great. Very action packed. It seemed short because there was just so much action in it. There wasn't really a lot of story building on this, but this is what it was all building up to. Just one big issue where Sonic fights the Deadly Six. And other than that, I can't really think of any real complaints. I like seeing the Deadly Six fighting Sonic and crew, and Zavik using his little metallic converter thing to stop Whisper from shooting. Like, Zavik is smarter than he lets on. It's a shame that this might be the last time we see the Deadly Six for a while. Maybe they'll come back later, but that's them. They got to be a threat for a little bit, and we never got to see the Chaotix do anything. I guess they're gonna show up to maybe help them discover where Starline took Belle. I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen with Starline, or rather the Chaotix when they finally show up. But other than that, let me give my review, my overall score. I think I'll give this one a solid 8 out of 10. Just a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think that's a good score for this one. Very action-packed. Yeah, that's about it. Pretty good. Also, seeing Sonic and Tails have that little camaraderie was really fun, too. Never really get to see them fight together that often. Except in these books. It seems like they understand that Sonic and Tails make a great fighting duo. Would I love to see other characters join the action? Sure, but for now, I'm okay with Sonic and Tails getting the spotlight on this one. And hell, Tangle and Whisper got a few shots in as well. You see what I did there? Got a few shots in because Whisper uses the gun. Anyway, 8 out of 10 for the book. Now it's time to cover what's coming up since I've already seen it. So if you guys don't want to see the spoilers for the upcoming cover of the Sonic spin-off that's coming out about Starline's creations, you can go ahead and turn the video off now. Don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me what you guys thought of this comic below in the comment section. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you feel mad about it? Let me know. And of course, yeah, did I say subscribe already? Subscribe. Do that. Come on, we're almost at 20K. I know we can get 20K subscribers by the end of this year. Anyway, now let's address the elephant in the room. That is the cover. Spoiler alert, this is your last chance to leave, guys, for the upcoming issues that shows who the characters are. Boom! Look at that. So, I guess, let me look at, were their names revealed? Let me look this up real quick. Okay, so this book is apparently called Sonic the Hedgehog Imposter Syndrome. And according to the information here, released, it's an official solicitation, so it's a surge of imposters spells trouble for Sonic the Hedgehog, Tails, and even Eggman. I'm reading it as it goes. Dr. Starline is pulling every tool from his kit as he creates his fastest and smartest inventions. An all-new miniseries from Sonic writer Ian Flynn. Imposter Syndrome #1 will have readers seeing double. The road to number 50 continues here. Enjoy a 10-issue long adventure leading up to the epic showdown in the milestone issue 50. So, yeah. Sounds like they're leading up to some big major event, like, if y'all remember the Archie comics, because I was a kid when the issue 50 of the Archie comics hit, and they had the Endgame saga, which is really cool, where Sonic was framed for the death of Sally Acorn. Ooh, man, I just thought of Sally Acorn. I just thought about the Freedom Fighters and how much I miss them. But yeah, this sounds like it's going to be cool. These characters look interesting. One's electric, maybe one has water powers, it seems. Is this what he made out of, like, Tails' DNA, whatever he got from Belle? This is going to be interesting. Imposter Syndrome. So Starline has created something. It appears these guys here. And these creatures that we can assume are... Let me look up and see if I can find their species, maybe. One is called Surge the Tenric. Surge, kind of with the green color scheme and sharp teeth, reminds me of Scourge. Coincidence? Maybe this is the IDW version, right? Maybe this is the way to bring them in, but like, not really. And then Kit the Fennec. So, 2 new IDW characters. They're adding a lot. So I'm wondering This is gonna be fun, chat. Speculate what you think is gonna happen with these two and Starline. Do you think Starline's gonna have the same thing happen where those two turn on him like Eggman's creations or findings usually do? Like whenever Eggman gets a monster or something like that or creates something, they tend to turn on him. The only one that hasn't, no way, even Metal Sonic turned on him in Sonic Heroes. I gotta say, the only one that's ever been loyal to him the whole time is Metal Sonic, but that's not even true either thanks to Sonic Heroes. Orbot and Cubot. They never turned on him really. Nah, like Orbot's laughed at him when he failed, but like never full on turn. I think those are the only two that's never actually turned on him besides like his other like bots that he pilots. But other than that, like most of his badniks don't have enough sentience to turn on him, I don't think. So yeah, this is gonna be fun to see what happens with this. And yeah, speculate, chat. We're at 7 more issues. 7 more until we hit 50. And 50 looks like it's gonna be a big one, so I cannot wait. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for me for now. I will catch you all next time. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. I don't think I did. I think we're good now. So, as always, chat, wash your hands, wear your mask, don't forget to social distance, be safe out there, and get vaccinated. Please, be safe. Anyway, I'll catch you all next time. So, in the meantime, guys, stay tuned. We need Tails' doodads. Throat's dry. Already, my throat's dry. Taking aim through the hole in the door. Taking aim through the hole in the door. Taking aim through the hole in the door. Damn it, why can't I say the hole in the... The hole in the door... The hole in... Fuck.